Hello everyone. Tonight's reading is going to be asking if your connection has a future. So we've got 3 stones that you can choose. We've got the green jade. That's number 1. Number 2 is Jasper. And number 3 is Amethyst. So you've got green jade, Jasper, Amethyst, 1, 2 and 3. I'll turn it so that you can kind of see them a bit better. 1, 2 and 3. So choose your stone. Pause the video if you need to. I'll see if I can open them up, hold them up for you. And then you can find out. I don't know what's easier, I don't know whether that'll be. Yeah. So the jade is number 1, Jasper 2, Amethyst 3. That might be a bit better. Okay. So we're going to start with pile 1. So pile 1, does your connection have a future? Does your love connection have a future? You could be interested in someone, no contact with someone, I'm just going to shuffle it. And split them up. This deck doesn't do that whole splitting thing. I have to kind of do it like this. I can do it with the angel cards for some weird reason. Not with this one. Okay. So spirit pile 1. There we go. Got the card straight away. Okay, 5 of pentacles you've got here. Okay. Pile 1. Is there a future in pile 1's connection, please? Is there a future in the connection that pile 1 have got with their person? Thank you. 5 of pentacles, 7 of pentacles reversed, the Hierophant reversed. Okay, pile 1. The pile 1 have a future with their person. I think that wants to come out as well. Is there a future in the connection that pile 1 have got with their person, please, Spirit? I think good for you. Okay. Oh, blooming hell. She's all escaped. Got the Hermit on the bottom of the deck there, and the vibe it gave me was that this is a time for you to be alone or in isolation of some kind, or taking a break from whoever the person is. People say you're in separation from the person right now, or you're not communicating at all or as much. Like there's a sense of distance, and you're kind of on your own, left with your own thoughts and feelings. And so it's time for you to introspect. That's the energy, the overall vibe I feel that we've got at the minute. What we'll say. So pile 1, any further information regarding the future of the connection? Thank you. Yeah, I think the 4 of Wands is for you here. 4 of Wands reversed. You feel let out in the cold. There's some form of feeling of impoverishment in this situation. So you're kind of on your own at the minute. Your person's not really communicating with you or talking to you. You're not in a great deal of communication with them. You're feeling let out in the cold emotionally. There's no sort of... A lot of the warmth isn't there. There's an absence of warmth or connection, I feel. The connection turns a little bit cold. Looking at the Hierophant reversed and the 4 of Wands reversed, doesn't seem to be much stability there. Normally, you know, in a connection that's pretty solid, and you might see the Hierophant in the right way up, or you might see the 4 of Wands the right way up as well. And the presence of the Seven of Swords as well is telling me that, all may not be as it seems with this situation. The person might not be very trustworthy. They might not be the right person for you. The Hermit before that I saw, he was kind of giving me the overall vibe for your reading of alone time. You kind of like self-reflecting. You're going through a self-reflective period for yourself. That's the vibe that I'm getting overall for your reading. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Normally, when it's upright, it's the guy kind of surveying what he's done and taking pleasure. I feel as if you're going to be feeling the need to move forward soon, to move on soon. I think you're going to feel the need to move on. It's going to come from you. You're sort of feeling very lonely in this connection. And the cards seem to be overall giving me a vibe of, this might not be the right person for you. So to answer the question, there might not be a future for it, or at least, not one that might be right for you, You're going to be coming out as denial soon. The Ace of Swords reversed on the bottom of the deck there. So that coupled with the Seven of Pentacles reversed is telling me that you're going to be moving forward. You're going to feel the need to just not think about this situation anymore and not be in your head. So, the Seven of Pentacles upright for your reading, he's kind of like looking at everything that's gone on in the past. You're kind of mulling over it. In the reverse, I feel as if you're going to be moving forward out of that situation, out of that mental state. And the same with the Ace of Swords reversed as well. You're going to be out of that state of, the Ace of Swords normally is, a mental prison that you put on yourself. You're starting to imagine things that aren't there, or, overthink. You begin to overthink things, which then leads into the Nine of Swords, which is the Sleepless Nights card. So, the Ace of Swords is kind of like the precursor to that one, where you're starting to, get into your head, and you're blind to the truth or the realities of situations, So you're getting out of that state now. You're getting out of that state of denial, out of that state of pondering, mulling over things, overthinking. So I think that you're going to be moving ahead soon. You're not going to have a happy home with this person. Something before a one's reverse is you're not going to have a happy home with this person, I just said. And I mean that in the figurative sense as well, not necessarily the literal sense, where, you're not going to find your stability or marriage. You might be waiting for this person to marry you. That could be a factor. Maybe this person hasn't proposed, isn't committing to you. Maybe you're waiting for marriage. You're not going to, from what the cards are saying here, this is a general reading, so, take it as it resonates. If it doesn't resonate with you, then it's not your pile kind of thing. What the Hierophant is kind of saying no to marriage and no to the home life. And this sneaky card in between suggests that your person may not be very trustworthy, may not be what they seem. So you wouldn't want to build a marriage or because this is the marriage card really. And this is the happy home life card in a way, building the foundation. So your person might not be trustworthy enough. You wouldn't be a team, you wouldn't be a partnership. There'd be something like you'd be kind of against each other, or they'd be against you. They wouldn't be on your side. I'm seeing disloyalty, and I don't think you can form a healthy partnership with this person. Let's just get some more information, some advice for you for Power 1. Can I have any more information please for Power 1 on their connection and on whether it has a future and advice? Thank you. That was quick. King of Cups. Okay, right. This is the person that you're going to have a future with, that you're going to have a connection with. I just heard this really strongly. This feels quite definitive. Okay, the King of Cups popped up, and I heard as soon as I looked at it, this is the person that you're going to have the future with. This is the person you're going to have the connection with. So what you seek, this person will come into you, this King of Cups. They might not be a water sign, but they could be. King of Cups represents Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But even if they're not the water sign, the astrological sign, they will embody the qualities of this King of Cups. So look out for this person coming in. They can be masculine or feminine energy. See what resonates on that. This is the person that you're going to be that you're going to have that connection with. This person will come into your life in the future. I don't know when. But this is the person you can have the connection with. So meditate on the energy of that card. And look out for that person when they come into your life, because that's going to be the person for you, the one that you will get that connection with. It might be someone you already know for some of you. the tarot's saying, this is the person, this is them, you know them, this is them, you're ignoring them. Could be somebody that you know that you're ignoring. And Spirit is saying, this is the one that you're going to have the connection with. This one, pick this one, you know. Stop focusing on this other one. And for others, you know, you haven't met this person yet, but you will. This is the person you're going to have the connection with. So it resonates particularly strongly for those who already know. You might be torn between two people, the person you're asking about and this person. You might already know them, as I say. This is the person you're going to have the connection with. This is the person. That's what I heard. Okay. Yeah, there's the Tower on the bottom of the deck there. Tower moments. And straight after is the King of Cups counterpart, the Queen of Cups. So you're gonna have this realization. I think this King of Cups, you're gonna have the realization about the person, and then you'll go ahead and, you know, the Queen of Cups will come in, you know, which can be you or them, as I say, masculine or feminine energy, and you'll make a matching pair. You could be water sign yourself. The person that you left behind may have embodied the Emperor energy in a negative way. Might be very self-centered, very domineering, very controlling, very powerful. You might have a situation, you know, in the work situation, which gives them power and dominance over other people. They may have a powerful job or a high status position, which, you know, and which they make the most of in terms of the power, in a negative way at times. They might be a fire sign as well, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Don't have to be, but they embody the energies of the Emperor in a dark way, and so you're going to be letting go of that person, and you become the Queen of Cups to the King of Cups, or vice versa. You know, these two are a matching pair. So you have that Tower moment, that realization about the person. See, there, see. So these two are a married couple. These are connected partners up. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, for a partners up couple, and it'll be them that you can have this with. Your Four of Wands and your Hierophant. And the Emperor is the person that you're going to be leaving behind. And then you'll find balance restored in your life. There'll be a restoration of balance stored there. And Spirit are asking you to believe in the positivity and the good fortune when it does arrive. Because you might be a little bit cynical, or you might find yourself being a little bit negative. Think positive. You have a tendency to sink into negative energy sometimes. I'm saying. So, you know, be positive, enjoy the situation that you're going to be in, and look out for this King of Cups if you don't already know them. So I hope that helped, pile 1. And if you like this reading, like, comment, share, subscribe below. I'm on Instagram as well. There's tarot readings that you can do there, pick a card readings that you can just swipe through and get the answers to. And I hope to see you in my next reading. I'll go on to pile 2 now. Okay, so pile 2. For those of you that picked Jasper, number 2, I'm just going to shuffle the cards, split the deck in the weird little way that I do, because I can't seem to do that whole concertina effect with this one. Can with the angel cards, not with this, don't know why. And we'll find out if there's a future in the connection that you've got with your person. You could be with them, you could be wanting to be with them, you might have no communication, no contact, or you might be in contact with them, like be friends with them, or something like that. But let's find out. I'm not going to take any cards that come out yet. I feel most of them might be third party situations. I love this situation though. I've got the Page of Cups and I've got the Two of Pentacles come out then. But I'm not, I haven't shuffled your cards properly yet, so I'm not going to take them. Your person might be an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, but they might be. King of Pentacles made an appearance before. Okay, so I'm going to split the deck now, because the cards are getting impatient. Two of Cups, I've just seen this. This feels like a positive reading, to be honest. Feels like there might be some good potential between you and your person. And Three of Wands before as well, just kind of like making plans. So yeah, this has got good vibes, this reading. Right then. Okay, so pile 2. Do pile 2 have a future in a connection with their person that they're inquiring about, please? Is there a future in pile 2's connection? Do pile 2 have a future with their person. Let's go that way. Prepare to have a future with their connection, please. Give them another one from the god. Okay, it's working there. There we go. Okay, do part 2. Yep, there we go. We're starting now. Our friend the Hangman's popped up. Let's see which way he wants to go. Yeah, there's an end to delay for you and your person. Hangman is upright. Let's see what else pal 2's got to find out about the person. Page of Wands, new beginnings. Not quite the commitment that you're looking for. You didn't believe in it. You didn't believe that's going to happen for you. You want the 10 of Cups, but you didn't believe it. So you're not. You don't believe this can happen. You've got some cynicism or some insecurity about the situation. I've got these up here as well. Let's see. We've got the Hangman in reverse, which suggests there's an end to delay and end to stagnation. So things are ready to move forward, but you're not believing in it with the 10 of Cups in the reverse there. So there's a you're both ready to move forward. Actually, this is really good. It feels as though you're both on the same page. You're both ready to move forward. This connection, and these are you two. Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. These represent you two. You could be fire sign and earth sign, not necessarily. You don't have to be. I'm not getting that very strongly. I actually feel like might be the opposite two signs. So where these represent fire and earth, I actually feel as though you two might actually be air and water. So, you know, one of you might be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the other one might be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm actually feeling neither one of you is fire or earth for some reason. That doesn't have to resonate for everybody, but for some of you, it'll give you some clarity. We've got the Page of Swords, and so we've got 3 pages in one reading, so this is all about new beginnings, bright and fresh energy. The only one missing is the Page of Cups. I feel you both hold back your emotions, though, as well. You're not, like, expressing yourselves enough. I think, you know, emotionally you could do with, like, communicating more about how you feel to each other. Page of Swords is coming in to meet you both. So, you know, he's greeting you in a way. To say, you know, it's time to start the relationship, but you're a little bit cynical, you don't quite believe in it. Judgment card in reversed. That's interesting, because if it was upright, I'd say, yeah, you know, it's going to go ahead. Let's see. Yeah, you're both holding back your emotions at the minute. You're both kind of pushing it down. The strength card's on the bottom. You know, you're kind of trying to restrain yourself and how you feel. I think you're both doing that. And I think you're quite cynical, as I say. Further information, please, for Pile 2 Spirit on whether there's a future in the connection they've got with the person. It looks very positive at the moment. Can I confirm it still is positive? You're both not, you're not taking it. 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups, and Judgment in reverse. You're putting the blockers on it yourselves. Both of you are like, oh, is this right? Should I commit? You both got insecurities about commitment. You both got commitment issues, and you're both doing that. So the Page of Swords is coming in to say, come on, like, it's time to get this thing started. But you're both kind of like, you've both got concerns like, oh, you know, what about all my other options? You know, I have to commit to this person, and should I take this or not? You're both kind of reluctant or uncertain as to whether to take it or not. This is both of you. So, you know, you've got this, like, energy of the Judgment card reversed, the 4 of Cups, and the 7 of Cups. And you're both kind of like, you know, oh, I don't know if I want this. If that was upright, it'd be like, come on, let's do it, you know, because you can see this energy where you've got, like, you've got this page, which is, these two are you, as I say. And you've got the Page of Swords coming in to say, right, come on, you two, let's do it. But then the Judgment card's in reverse next. If that was there like that, that would be decision made, you know, judgment made, decision made, this relationship's going to go ahead. But you're kind of delaying it, there's a roadblock, and it's caused by both of you. You're both insecure. Knight of Wands is the player energy. He's on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're both worried about the other one, like, leaving you or cheating. You're both a little bit paranoid. I think you just overthink things. I think you're both a bit paranoid. You've probably both been hurt in the past, you know, and you're bringing that into the current relationship, like. So that's what's blocking you at the minute. So there is a future in it. It seems to me like the relationship should go ahead, or is meant to. And it's meant to be fated because the Judgment card is a major arcana, which suggests a major connection, a very important connection in your life. And it's the only major arcana card as well in your reading so far, which, you know, tells you that, you know, it's giving us something significant, you know. It's trying to stand out, basically, in a way. To say, yeah, you know, this is your relationship being blocked by yourselves. It's standing out to say, look, this is what should happen. I'm here, hello, you know. But they're doing this and I don't know what to do with them. The Judgment card's almost speaking to me saying, you know, I don't know what to do with them, you know. They're blocking me. So, let's just see any more information for part 2. Advice, please, for part 2 on their connection, which appears to have a future, but both they and the person seem to be blocking it with emotional baggage. That's a lot of cards, that's spirit. Thank you. 6 of Cups popped up before, and that was to say, you know, emotionally connect with each other. You need to trust each other emotionally, because I don't think you are. So, you know, like, the 6 of Cups is a card of nostalgia, friendship, past life, comfort, support. Focus on those qualities. Focus on the qualities of the 6 of Cups to help you grow closer. So develop your emotional bond with each other. You know, and do it tentatively, step by step. And that'll help you to commit to each other and to break down the walls and make this relationship happen. Because it's there for you. You know, it's meant to be as well. This Judgment card is major arcana. But you're both blocking it with your emotional baggage and your fear. That's what it is. And so the 6 of Cups energy. If you look at the couple, the 2 on the, you know, just do things that are kind of sweet and nice, you know, and light. With each other to get that bond back. You need the emotional bond back together. You need your emotional bond back with each other. You need to trust each other, and that'll come through being almost like childlike with each other, being innocent and pure with each other, and sweet and playful with each other. So meditate on the energy of the 6 of Cups. That will help you. The advice is the Magician and the 10 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I think that's kind of like, you know, finding healing and therapy within yourself. I just said that line then. Finding therapy within yourself, finding healing within yourself. The 10 of Swords, normally when he's upright, he's a card of surrender. You know, and you're kind of not surrendering because he's like reversed. But that could also be a sign that, you know, let go of the pain of the past, let go of what's happened in the past. You need to let go of that. Because I think you're mulling over past hurts, past relationship, you know, and what's gone wrong, and imagine everything that could go wrong now, and, you know. And your person's coming as the King of Swords. Yeah, I think you are definitely. I think they're the air sign. I'm getting like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I think these are definitely the opposite signs of what the 2 pages were. You know, one of you is air and one of you is water. So you had the King of Swords, Queen of Wands. You could be a fire sign. If you're not water, you could be fire. So the feminine could be water or fire, and the masculine's air sign. Yeah, so this could be you two. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. You know, you're blocking it yourselves. So I think the 6 of Cups energy is probably the way to go. For you. So I can get it back from the deck. I'm not sure where it's gone now. I'll just see if there's any further advice for you from pile 2, and then we'll before I close the reading. Oh yeah, I was at the 6. No, I had the 6 of Cups then. Sure I did. Sure that just popped out there. Must have been seeing things. If it pops out again, I'll show you it. But you know, you'll be able to find it online. 6 of Cups, that's the energy to try to bring forward in your relationship. So spend time with the person emotionally, develop your emotional bond in a gentle way, you know, in a gentle kind of non-threatening way. So you need to trust each other from the emotional perspective. Is there any further advice for pile 2, please? 6 of Cups would be ideal, but you know, Any further advice for part 2? It's a lot of cards there, Spirit. Any further advice for part 2? The Ace of Pentacles popped up as well. To say you've got away your yard, it's trying to jump out. I thought it was. I saw that before and I was like, that wants to tell me something. The Eight of Pentacles is saying to work at it. You've got to put the work in. You know, so keep working at it, keep at it. It's worth making the effort for. Make the effort. Continue to make the effort with this connection. And continue to use the Six of Cups energy. So you want the Eight of Pentacles. And they're asking me to look for the Six of Cups now. Because I want to pair it with the Eight of Pentacles for you. Come on now, where are you? I don't know, these cards disappear. I know I should have got it out and had the chance. But they very often go back in as well, you know, they'll ask to go back in. I can feel the energy of them. Sometimes they want to stay out and other times they go back in. But they very often pop out again, like the Eight of Pentacles. That one was kind of there, I saw it and I was like, that's telling me something as well. They'll very often speak to me as I'm shuffling. And then they usually pop back in, but then they sometimes come out. That's when I know then. This is taking its time, innit? I just want to show you them both together, you see. I feel as though I need to show you them both together so that you know what you've got to do. So that, you know, for your advice for how you approach your connection. There it is there. Okay. Typical, like it was right at the bottom, you know, like of the deck. So yeah, so this is your advice, okay? So Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. So keep working at it. The relationship is worth the effort. Keep making the effort with it. Keep pushing towards your relationship, your manifested relationship, because it's worth it. Believe in it. Stop being so negative and cynical. Try and get therapy maybe for your emotional issues as well, because you're both like that. And then it can manifest, and the Judgment card can go the right way up, and it'll make you happy. You know, it'll finally be happy. Because the Judgment card's like, oh, you know. And the Six of Cups bring this energy into your relationship. This is how you'll do it. You'll get closer that way and you'll trust each other. So bond with each other, do things with each other. Sweet things, childlike things, you know, innocent things, you know. So yeah, these two cards are your advice going forward, okay? So I hope that helped, pal, too. If it resonated, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm on Instagram as well. There's readings there that you can look at. They're like written ones mostly, so you can you know, scroll through. There's like questions that you can look at and pick a card, and then you can swipe through and get the answers. And yeah, I hope to see you on my next reading. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. I'll go on to pile 3 now. Thank you, pile 2. Okay, so pile 3, just gonna collect up the energies from the previous reading. And give the cards a bit of a shuffle. So pile 3, for those of you who chose the Amethyst, this is. Okay. So I'm just going to give the cards a good shuffle. And then I'm going to do a weird little split the deck thing with this deck, because page 1's New Beginnings. That popped out then. Sometimes the cards will pop up when I'm shuffling. But I don't take them for your reading until yeah, I'll do my little split the deck so that let's just clear the energies from the previous reading. I like to try to do that as best I can. Oh. These do go all over the place when I'm shuffling them. The page 1's made an appearance before I was shuffling, and that's usually a sign of new beginnings. So there's a lot of positive and fresh energy with this reading, a lot of moving forward, something new. So I don't know if that resonates at all, that energy, the overarching energy for you really, for this pile. Right, so I can feel summer for some of you as well, really strong summer vibes for you. I feel as though it's next summer. This is the future. This isn't past energy for you. You're going to have an upcoming summer which is going to be really significant for you. So the upcoming summer of 2021 is going to be significant in your life. I can smell greenery, I can smell grass, I can smell like there's going to be something about it, especially greenery and grass. So, you know, it'd be interesting to know if that resonates or if that works out for you next year. Something about the summer's going to be significant for you, for this pile. For next year, just generally in your life. I don't know if it's anything to do with love, but it's just generally. I'm seeing career or studies. I'm seeing either a university or careers. Work, you know, somewhere. But I'm seeing like a green field or a park. I smell grass, I smell trees. So yeah, that's going to be significant for you. That's just a random kind of thing that was just given to me by Spirit then for you. Okay, and fresh new beginnings, page 1. So, you know, maybe there'll be something happening in the summer. It feels like summer, not spring. It feels more like summer. The weather's warm, I can kind of feel it. Okay, right, so Spirit, part 3. Yeah, here we go. 8 of Pentacles, it wants to go up, right? So you're working at this thing, you're working at this relationship, it's a difficult one. Cards are escaping left, right and centre. It's a difficult relationship, but you're holding on. 5 of Swords, you've had some like falling out with this person. It's been really difficult and challenging. You've had quite a difficult situation with this person. But you're holding on for dear life, you're actually hanging on, And you know, you're putting a lot of work and you're working really hard to try to make this happen. This connection. Whoops, that's myself at this card here. Nice of Pentacles, your person's quite unreliable. I do think they're giving you the attention that you're wanting at the minute, but let's see. Pile 3, Pile 3's person, please, Spirit. Is there a future in the connection that they've got with you? Tower. I think you're going to come to a realisation that you might need to move on from this person. Tower cards are like a rude awakening, you know, as they say. You know, because you know what you want. You're very sort of ambitious and driven and go-getting. This person might not be so much. I think you're on different frequencies with this person. I think this is a card for you, hold on. Our friend the Hangman surfaces once more. To say that there's a delay in the divine timing in your life. So in terms of your love life, the reason that it's quiet and a little bit stagnant and a little bit like, and you know, things aren't really happening with this person, because I feel like you are single. I don't think you're already with them. Some of you are already with them, some of you you're not, or some of you have been with them. So there's a percentage of you that have never been with this person, and there's a percentage of you that has been. So there's a, I suppose like a 50-50 split really between the two of you. But your love life is stagnant or slowing down because there's a divine timing at work. You're destined for something else. I feel, and you're gonna have a tower moment. You're gonna have some sort of realization about the situation. Something's gonna hit you. Could be why they gave me all that energy about next year before. Maybe they're trying to let you know about that. The Star, yeah, you've got healing coming in. You're gonna be healed. This relationship hasn't been doing you any good. You're gonna need this. You need this healing. You've been absolutely run ragged with this person. You know, you've got the Ace of Pentacles here. You've got the 9 of Wands. This is you. You know. You know, you're working on it for dear life. You're absolutely battering yourself trying to make it work on this person. Just like this is what it's like. The energy of it, the 5 of Swords, is just not nice. It's unpleasant. The person's may even be taking advantage of you. You know, the Knight of Pentacles reversed. That's the person. That's your person there. And the blocking your beginnings, the causing the Page of Wands to be in the reverse. So you're not like you were closed off before to anything new and fresh coming into your life. You couldn't see your opportunities. But so you're in dire need of this. The Star, you're in bad need of healing, and it's going to come in for you. So your life is divinely guided here. It's divinely orchestrated. So you're not gonna. The spirits are guiding you away from this person, and they're asking you to have faith that your path is divinely guided. You're heading for something else. Something else is going to come in for you. They're guiding you away from this connection, I think. By the look of these cards. Let's see if we can get some more. That's going to take the Knight of Pentacles out. Let's see if we can get some more. Well, there we go. Yeah. Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're not communicating as well properly. You're not communicating your truth. You're not telling them how you feel. I think you're afraid to, in order to keep the peace. I think you're just sick of the arguing. And so, you know, you find it difficult to cope. You're feeling quite overwhelmed. The 2 of Pentacles reversed. There's you juggling, but you're not juggling very well. You know, you're struggling to cope, and you're not able to communicate how you feel towards them and your needs. I think this is what all caused the realisation, because it landed on top of the tower. I think your realisation that, you know, you deserve to be able to communicate in a relationship and be heard and have your needs met, or at least have your needs listened to. And you don't feel like you can do it in this relationship. You feel as though you're not able to speak up, maybe too afraid to, or you just feel like you're not heard when you do. You know, you don't feel like you're able to speak up in this connection. Your communication isn't heard. It's falling on deaf ears. You're not listened to. And so, you know, all this juggling is to no avail. You're trying to juggle, but it's not working out for you. You know, this is like, you know, the cards of sort of, you know, almost healthily balancing two things. You know, you're managing to do it in a healthy way overall. But like this, you know, you're not balancing things very well. And so Spirit asking you to take a step back. So it landed on that one, the Hangman. So Two of Pentacles was on top of this one. You know, when they're saying to you, you know, this past divinely guided, maybe, you know, let go of this person, come out of denial, the Ace of Swords reversed. Come out of this mindset. Consider your options. Seven of Pentacles. This is up right now in this one. Seven of Pentacles, you know, really look at what you've got available to you. You've got a lot of resources available to you. Just look around at your own life. Look to yourself. Instead of focusing on this other person, you're putting all your energy into this other person. Nine of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. And you're not looking at you and what you've got available to you, your resources, your abundance. You've got a lot going for you. You've got a lot around that you can use, that you can draw upon. So look to yourself, look to your own resources. And you'll come out of this stagnant energy, this Eight of Swords. You know, it's reversed, so you will come out of it. And you'll realise that, you know, you don't want to move ahead with this person. The Three of Wands, I think, was you considering moving ahead with them, but you're not. It's in reverse. You were considering moving ahead with the person, or you were going to. I don't know if any of you are making plans. I just had a card or two escape there. But it feels like you're going to choose not to. So whatever plans there may have been that you were going to do with that person, you're going to choose not to. Five of Swords is quite unpleasant energy. You know, it feels like you've had a lot of problems. This person might backstab you or be disloyal in some way, you know. Maybe in third party situations with them as well. You know, that they may put you in a situation that, you know, you just run ragged with them. You're just doing everything, and they're not really reciprocating. And as I say, you know, this new energy for the summer, I think Spirit were trying to bring that energy in to show you that you've got a future there, that there's going to be some good things coming in the summer next year. And the Hangman is saying that, you know, you're divinely guided away from this path and onto a much more healthy one that's going to bring about the star in your life. You're going to be healing. You're in dire need of this energy right now, the star card. So I'll just get some advice from Spirit for you. Ask me to put them back in. Okay. So advice from Spirit for part 3, please, going forward. Thank you. Yeah, you've got the Eight of Cups in reverse. I'm just going to see if they want that to be, yeah, Page of Cups. You've got, oh yeah, you've got someone else coming in as well. They're trying to let you know that you've got another person coming in as well. You're going to meet someone else. Page of Cups, Two of Cups. There's someone else coming in for you in the future. They want you to know that there is somebody else in your future, that you're not like tied to this person. You will meet another person that you can fall in love with. Someone else is coming in. I'm feeling like next year, within the next year, so by next year, this time next year, you'll have met this person, I feel. So, you know, let me know if that like does actually work out for you, because that'd be so interesting. You got the Three of Pentacles upright, the Ace of Cups in reverse. I think they're kind of saying you're going to build a foundation first for yourself. I think you need to get grounded in yourself first before you can move forward, but you will move forward. Because the Ace of Cups upright normally means, you know, you're moving forward, you're moving ahead, you're leaving something. I think you need to ground yourself, you know, before you can, you know, you'll be going on your path. You are going to meet someone else. Can I have clarification on the Ace of Cups or further guidance, please, for part 3? Further guidance for part 3, please. and their connection. These are cups reversed, particularly with the Three of Pentacles. Trying to figure out what they're trying to say, but I think it is to do with you getting some sort of solid foundation in place for yourself first before you'll fully move forward, but you are going to. So there's a slight delay to you moving forward. Further advice for part 3, please, on their connection with the person, the world is a future in it, which I think we've established and may not be particularly. Further advice for part 3, please, Spirit. They're very quiet now. Yeah, I think they're saying take the time, just say this line in my head, take the time to ground yourself before you move forward. And you might need to get like some sort of diploma or certificate as well. Some of you might be in education, so you might be graduating from somewhere, so make sure that everything, all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted, as it were, in your life, new things are done. You need a solid foundation, so make sure you've got that stability in place. There's something that you need to put in place stability-wise before you can move on from this person or move ahead. And it's not to say that you won't do it. It's only minor. It's nothing major, but it's something that you need to do. So you've got like something to do. Like I said before, I think you're already starting to come to the realization that you might need to move forward. And the Three of Pentacles is saying that get some grounding. They may even be advising you to undertake a course of study if you haven't been thinking about that lately, or you have been. But there's something that you need to do. There's like a loose end you need to tie up. It doesn't feel like anything major, something that you'll already know about. And then this divine path, you're going this divine path then. So there's something that you need to do first. And then your divine path, it's already there. And then the Eight of Cups will then go this way. You'll be able to move forward. So there's something that's temporarily just, stopping you from walking away from the person just yet. But you will do in the very near future. You will. You'll sort whatever this is out. You'll get this grounded. There's like a grounding thing or something you've got to do, something to do with your stability of your foundation or your finances. You need to build some sort of like grounding or stability for yourself. That's the best way I can put it, before you can move on. It's only going to be minor. It's only going to be short-lived, temporary, a matter of months. 3 months I'm seeing 3 months maximum for you. And then this healing can begin. And you'll be on your path. And as I say, Spirit have said, you will meet someone else, or someone else in your future by this time next year. You might meet them next summer when all that energy comes in. And the Judgment card is, the decision made then, and the relationship, it will come to a close. It'll be done with, it'll be over with. So, I think you will move on from the person. And it'll be in your highest good. The Hangman card is your divine path. So, I hope that helped part 3. Like, comment, share, subscribe below if you like the reading. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if it resonated. Let me know next year. Come back and tell me, if you did meet the person, or, if all that came true. It's interesting to find out, if it pans out for you. A general reading connects with current energy, so, it's not always set in stone, it's not set in stone. People have free will, so it can change, and things can change. But if you've got a path, a divinely guided path, that usually, remains, really, it stays. You will have a path that takes you in a certain way. And so, I think we've got things that we choose, and things that are kind of divinely orchestrated for our highest good, And Spirit will always, take you out of situations that, maybe dragging you down far too much. We do have guardian angels and guides and, ancestors. So, I shall close the readings now. Thank you for watching part 3. I hope that helped, and I hope to see you on my next reading. Thank you.